podcast.
All right.
A lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't.
All right.
Now, he said, he added, I'll tell you what, if that list comes out, I definitely will be popping some sort of bottle. Jimmy Kimmel has threatened legal action against Aaron now, saying, for the record, I've never met, flown with, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein, nor will you find my name on any list other than the clearly phony nonsense that soft-brained wackos like yourself can't seem to distinguish from reality. Your reckless words put my family in danger. Keep it up, and we'll debate the facts further in court.
I don't even think, I think he should just
sue him
right now. That just saying that's a terrible thing to say without, and also just common sense would say Jimmy Kimmel is not in that group of people that, were found on those planes. And
let me just ask one thing, just listening to that clip, because how this story played out yesterday, and I read it, I was like, oh my God, that's really a serious accusation until I heard it. And I thought that was it's a bad joke, but I thought he was saying it in a joking way, the way he'd say, hey, Bob, hope you're not on the list. Like, I didn't think he was really accusing him.
Well, they've had some bad blood for the past year when Jimmy Kimmel brought up Aaron Rodgers in a monologue and basically, talking about wearing a tinfoil hat and all that stuff. So, they've had bad blood.
Okay.
So it could be both. So they've had bad blood, and maybe Aaron Rodgers, because he had the tinfoil hat comment about him, said, oh, well, I'm going to make a nasty comment about you, not realizing you really dipped your toe in some bad water there, because that was well off the charts of a bad comment.
That is a big thing today, right? Isn't that list supposed to come out? Like I think in the next day.
Is it?
Oh, there's really. Yeah, well, there's a court filing, and I guess part of the this happens a lot. Part of the court filing is they release information, and in that report happens to be everybody that's flown to that island.
Interesting. So you know how we were talking about yesterday, the Mickey's image from the 1928 cartoon Steamboat Willie hit public domain? Well, someone really took advantage of that. In March, a horror movie called Mickey's Mousetrap is scheduled to be released. It's about a maniac in a Mickey Mouse mask who goes on a killing spree. That trailer just dropped yesterday.
I'll be right back. And he's dead.
What?
Like if he was in a horror movie, you'd never say, I'll be right back. Because then you don't.
Let me just say this before you say that, just so you know, because I've watched the trailer. It looks like somebody put that trailer together on an iPhone video and like a week ago. It does not look like a major motion picture.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It hasn't even been 24 hours since we made the joke. How long till someone turns it into a horror movie now?
Well, I guarantee people keep an eye on stuff like that, like when the public domain is going to, or when it's going to enter public domain so that they can be ready to go, like these people. Insiders are speaking out after Kathy Griffin split from her husband, Randy Bick, over the holidays after almost 4 years of marriage. Those close to the couple say that irreconcilable differences have to do with him becoming a homebody. Sources say that she wanted to travel and do things with the man she loves, and that just didn't really interest him.
That sounds like what we got going on at my house. No, everyone's too lazy to do anything about it.
But it seems like, you're both willing parties.
Me celebrating on social media that I ate dinner in a restaurant with my boyfriend. Look at me.
Look at and now we're outside.
And that's all he's getting for 5 more years.
And finally, did you know that Kate Hudson can sing? Well, she is actually going to be taking this year to come out with an album and really focus on music. And she recently had an intimate show in Aspen to launch the start of that career. Here's her cover of Nothing Compares to You.
Oh, all right. And how timely, too.
I can see whomever I choose.
We have The Price is Right at night, and I Can See Your Voice.
That's all coming up tonight. All right. Thank you, Chelsea. Good morning. Jay, Allison, Chelsea. Ready for the day? Ready for New Year's resolutions? Do you make them? And if so, what are they? We'll reveal ours. I don't think they're anything earth-shattering. They're probably the same as last year, but that's coming up.
Big hours in the morning.